Behind us is Nice, and to the right is Monaco, or before us, and we're gonna bring you along with us for the day. Come on, what can we get done in 8 hours? Let's go. You know we're in the biz, so what do home prices look like here in Villa France? There you go, look at that view right there, Villa France. $895. Oh, you could be down on the ground floor, $275. Let us know if you're interested. We actually have agents in France. There's a road up there, and then houses on top. Wow.
You get off the ship, start walking, and before you know it, you're at the train station. And here's where you have to make a decision. From Villa France, you can head in one direction to Nice, France, or you can go the other direction to Monaco and EZE. Both are amazing, but unless you have unlimited time, you can't do both because you got to get back on that ship and they will leave you. So we made the call. Monaco and EZE it is.
One of the lessons, it is very full on the trains when you come up straight off the cruise ship and you want to either go down this way to Monaco and EZE, or you want to go this way to Nice. We missed the train. We didn't really miss it. It came here, we were ready, and everywhere there was a door was absolutely filled with people trying to push on. It was hard to even get off the train. So you may not make the first one because we were right there at the edge. As you can see, we're right here at the edge, and you could not push on anymore. It was so full of people, absolutely. So anyway, there's a lesson for you.
First stop, Monaco. And let me just say, that train ride was crowded. I mean, like, get to know your neighbor really good crowded. But honestly, that's part of the adventure. And when you step off the train, you immediately feel it. Monaco is different. This place is famous for luxury, yachts, fancy cars, designer shops, 5-star hotels, and some of the most expensive real estate in the world. It's dripping with money. And we just happened to be there during the Monaco Yacht Show, which is pretty unreal. The harbor was packed with massive yachts, some of them looking more like floating mansions than boats.
Maybe Lexi and I should put a deposit down on Valor while we're here. I don't know, what do you guys think? Oh my gosh, that's like a whole nother world, a whole nother universe.
Our first stop was the Monte Carlo Casino, one of the most famous casinos in the world. The casino opened in 1863, and it was actually built to help save Monaco from bankruptcy. And clearly, it worked. This place has hosted royalty, celebrities, and high rollers for over a century. And even if you don't gamble, taking in the architecture and the atmosphere, it feels iconic. I couldn't help but channel my inner James Bond.
The name's Bond. James Bond.
I jumped the gun on some information, and it was
shocker.
You actually can go in the casino during the day with athletic shoes and shorts, pants. Can't wear a hat. That's why I'm not wearing my hat. But in the evening from 7 p.m. on, you have to be dressed up. No shorts, no athletic shoes, and so on. So anyway, we got to come inside now to go in the actual casino today.
Charge you.
Even with my shorts, you got to buy a ticket. And it is 20 euro a piece, so you want to budget accordingly. 40 euro for two. Huh?
Yeah.
Pretty good math, right? Boy, I asked one of the workers on the cruise ship, you know, should we go to Nice? Should we go to Monaco? He goes, oh, go to Monaco. You can smell the money. He said, you can smell the money. Look at that. How fun would that be? Oh, that's a great day. Right down from the Grand Casino and all the shops and all the people. Right over here is Hotel de Paris, and next door is Louis Vuitton. Smell the money. Lots of tourism going on here. Look at all these people coming through here.
Matthew learned a lot of information for you guys. So what did you learn?
I did. What's interesting is when they were divvying up the territories, Italy, France, and so on, Monaco wanted to stay independent, and they had a lot more territory initially. And the negotiation,
Don't try it. Don't try
I won't try it. Okay. So was they would give up 85% of their land, so that they could stay independent.
Yep.
Right?
Who did they pay that to?
They paid it to Italy and France, as they were negotiating back and forth.
They paid it to France.
Yeah, they paid it to France, right? She was listening. Initially, France had gambling that was illegal. So everybody came, a lot of money in Nice. Everybody came to Monaco once they were on their own and built the Grand Casino, and they were making money hand over fist.
Why
they
do you
were
think
getting
there's so
rich.
much money in Monaco?
And so now it's no longer illegal to gamble in France, from what I understand, because they saw how Monaco was killing it. And so now
they're like, oh, we want some of that money too.
Yes, yes. So anyway, there's the scoop, you guys. So the opera's in here, the casino's in here. Really kind of a neat place. So if you're gonna come to Monaco off the cruise ship or you only got so much time, definitely, I think you gotta come to the casino.
Come to the casino.
Now you know the history.
Yeah.
Dress nice after 7. And just outside the Grand Casino, you can sit and have a bite or a coffee and just enjoy the entire scene. And you probably should. You should take it in. I bet there's some business being conducted here.
We also passed by Hotel Hermitage, another historic, ultra luxury property. And at this point, it's just one jaw drop after another.
Here's some of the grounds of the Hermitage Hotel. This is overlooking the water.
Speaking about the money in the place, how about those cars? Rolls Royce after Rolls Royce, Bentleys, Ferraris, and then this custom-made Fiat that was just ridiculously cute. We absolutely loved it. It's such a funny contrast, extreme luxury mixed with little moments of charm. Of course, we stopped for a quick coffee break at the Champagne Perrier Jouet Cafe. I'm getting pretty good at this, don't you think? I'm probably butchering it really bad. But anyway, this place felt very Monaco. And while we were sitting there, we spotted a local woman and her dog who were just oozing class. Like effortlessly elegant. Monaco in human form.
Oh, everybody is dressed so smartly here. It's so great. From Mathieu. Yeah, same name as me. Yes, Mathieu. Cappuccino. And then they gave us little bottled Coca-Cola gummies or something. I did ask for nuts. I saw nuts on the other table. So Lexi wants to show you that this is sucralose.
This is sweetener.
That's sweetener.
Like Splenda. Watch this. It is a little tiny, I can't even get it to come out. It's so small.
Drop it?
Nope. If I can get it to come out. Hold on. Ah, look at that.
That is what you get.
This is my sweetener.
Okay, goodbye, Monaco. Goodbye. We're gonna go to EZE, which you gotta hike all the way up. There's no cars up at EZE, so it's switchbacks, walking back and forth and so on. But it's a little bit more Lexi and our jam. We kinda, from what I can tell, kinda narrow streets, old world, just kinda chill out and take it all in. So we're heading there, so we make sure we don't miss it, and we wanna show you guys. But you got the idea of Monaco. We didn't wanna spend the time or money to go into the boat show, the yacht show. That would have taken way too much time. We would have never made it to EZE. So we're working our way back to the train. Hopefully it's not as crowded as it was before. Oh my goodness, it was so crowded. Most crowded transportation I've ever been on. Next stop, EZE.
After soaking it all in, it was back to the train station and on to EZE.
We got off on EZE on our way back towards the cruise ship. We're gonna somewhere. EZE is like 1,400 feet elevation, no cars. So it's somewhere. Where are you, EZE? Somewhere up in there. We gotta hike up and walk up to. You can take a shuttle bus, which is €4, or go by van, which we're going. It's only 8. Little shuttle van. There's the info if you want to book it ahead of time. Oh, we are in the van, and it gives you some great views. Let me tell you, very nice. David is doing a wonderful job. He's a very good driver. There it is. I'm on the wrong side. There was our shuttle. David was our driver. There's the Canadian cuties.
EZE is a medieval village perched high above the Mediterranean, dating back over 1,000 years. This place was built for defense, which is why it's tucked into the mountains, and once you arrive, you understand why it's considered one of the most beautiful villages in all of France. One of the coolest things about EZE is that there are no cars in the village. You have to walk up the hill and through these narrow stone paths, winding your way upward, surrounded by shops, art galleries, and cafes that are literally carved into the mountain itself. It feels ancient, intimate, and incredibly charming.
Even the trash cans are first class, huh? So you actually can get a room here and stay in EZE. How great could that be? And the shutters. Oh, the ocean view up there. Lavender. Oh, it's so nice. Ooh. Very expensive restaurant down here. Ooh, okay. We heard this one's very expensive. And you can take a little seat like this couple. Every step, every corner, it's just beautiful. You come around the corner and here is an old cactus. It's like a tree. Look at that. And I haven't really seen much with the trunk actually having serious spines on it or thorns. How cool is that? Here's another hotel and restaurant, Chateau EZE. If you are curious about pricing to stay at Chateau EZE, here you go. You can get a standard room for 600 euro, right? Well, why don't you go big? Do the suite presidential, 1,500 or 1,800 euro a night. Do it. Do it. Do it. They do have a restaurant and it is Michelin rated 2025. Give you a little hint. They may charge me just to come inside. Oh, so pretty.
And somehow we found Petite Loup, which might be the smallest coffee shop we've ever seen. I mean, it was tiny, but perfect. Just one of those moments that makes travel fun.
Like very happy.
Oh, Lexi makes him happy. He said she made his day. He makes coffee with love. Got a coffee connection here.
I got you guys.
EZE is amazing.
Spectacular. You cannot miss it. Oh my gosh.
I love it more than Monaco by far, but that's just more my jam. I love old world history, tradition. Around every bend is something new. You have no idea.
And literally every single corner, every single bend, every single archway leads you to something amazing.
It's just so cool. You see from the video, I mean, it's like, I can't stop videoing because there's just so much cool stuff.
His camera's about to die.
I know, I gotta save the battery. I forgot to bring the charger. But anyway, put EZE on your list. If you're coming near Nice or near Monaco, get up here to EZE.
Yep.
It's
just
awesome.
a little 12-minute jaunt from the train station. Super easy to get here. Just catch the bus or a
van. Or whatever, yeah.
Totally worth it.
So we didn't eat in Monaco because I wanted to eat in EZE. So that's what we're gonna go find, some food in EZE. Let's go do it.
Fingers crossed.
There actually are little enclaves and places that you can find to eat and grab a table. It's a pretty magical place, this EZE, I must say.
At the very top of the village is Les Jardins Exotiques des EZE, and this was a highlight for sure. The gardens sit on the ruins of an old fortress, and the views are absolutely epic. You can see for days, it feels like. You can see the coastline stretching out before you with the Mediterranean in every shade of blue. There are waterfalls as you wind around the mountain in the garden, lounge chairs, sculptures, and so many Instagram-worthy spots tucked throughout the garden. And of course, absolutely yes, we're gonna have to talk about the doors. EZE has some of the most beautiful doors that we've seen. Weathered wood, iron details, bright colors. They feel like they belong in a fairy tale. At this point, doors have officially become a thing for us. Eventually, after taking selfie after selfie on the top of the mountain and the long range views were just amazing, it was time to make our way back down through the village, back to the train station, and back to the ship. Port stop number 2 was incredible, from the luxury of Monaco to the medieval magic of EZE. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and leave us a comment. We love hearing from you. And stay tuned, because our next port stop is La Spezia, and that one is going to be amazing. We'll see you in the next one. God bless. Happy travels.